Right, good evening. I did a little bit of a tinkle with my gender films and put a video on. I was asked to make a video on showing you how to hone. Um, I ain't gonna profess that I know how to hone. I only know how to refresh an edge. And with my gender films, I can refresh an edge. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through how I do it. I'm gonna pause the video and come back as I work my way through the films. So I'm not sitting here for the next hour and a half or so, or however long it takes. I don't pay any fucking attention really. So to start, I've got my backing, nice solid bit of marble. If it was a bit longer, I'd make a tabletop out of it, but I don't. And I've got all my films lined up. So what I normally do is I'll start with the, as you can see, the 15. Okay, just wet my stone. There isn't spray and shine in there. It's actually just water. It's been there for a little while, and I just lay it on top of the film on top of the stone. Okay, and then I'll just soak the top of the film. Kind of soaking. So I'm going to be going over. I've got a Peruke on it, the Garanti blade. Okay, it's not in the best condition. She needs a full restore. She needs scales and everything. Okay. I can't set bevels with the films I've got, so I can't do that. So just take a sliver of insulation tape, electrician's plasters, whatever you want to call it, and just lay this across the top of the spine. So you're pretty much central, and then just fold it down nicely over. So basically you've got the top of the spine covered, okay, and you've got a nice covering. It's basically to stop home wear. What you don't want is home wear. It ends up knackering razors, etc. So if you're setting a bevel, you probably use 2 or 3 slices of insulation tape, and you probably use a different stone to what I'm using. I haven't got any of them stones. I need to get them stones so I can basically do it myself. But then again, I have the point of why should I have them when I can pay somebody to do it? You support the people that look after you basically. So the likes of Nolan, Jamie Mahoney. I know Mick Alpham can hone. I know Andy Drummond can hone. But yeah, what's the point? I'll refresh an edge, but if it needs a hone and a bevel set, what's the point of me doing it myself? Yes, there is a point, but you line the pockets of the people that help you, in my opinion. Okay, so to start, it's nothing special. To be honest with you, I'm trying to do it so you can get a decent view. And literally what I do, and it may be wrong, it may be right, it's kind of how I do it. So literally, you have to be careful you don't get the stone too wet as such. Right. So, no need to put any pressure on it at all. So what I do then is I lay the spine down, so then the blade then sits down flat, and it's just nice little electric strokes. One, back over. See, I move it across. See, I'm not, and then it's just. What I'm doing is I'm doing it in X strokes, for the simple reason is I've only got an inch width film. You can buy them in 2 inches, and I think you can buy them in 3 inches, and I think you can actually buy them in 4-inch squares as well. And what I would do is I'd go progressively up and down, anywhere between 50 to 100 times each way. Okay, there's no rushing it. I've actually honed this blade before, so I'm just going to do a quick going over, so I don't have to pause the video. Okay, so that's the 15 the 15 grit on it. And what I do is I'll just wipe the edge of the blade over, and I've got my little jeweler's loop. She does this 60 times, and it's got a nice little LED on it. So then just check what you're doing. You can see the score marks of where you're running basically the edge over the hone. If I'm honest with you, it isn't too bad. Yeah, it's looking okay. So, and I'll check both sides just to make sure. And what you're looking for, well, what I look for, is a nice even score going over the blade. Not jiggy jags or zigzags, nice even score. Once you know you've got a nice even score over the blade, move on to your next film. To be honest with you, this doesn't really need much doing, so then basically what I'll do is I'll progress down the film. So I'm going for number 9. I'm just going to go off shot for a second. Need my beer. It's Saturday night, so yeah. Castellan Neapastarizowane, whatever the fuck that is. It's a nice Polish beer. I think it's Polish. I think it's 7.9%. A few of them will be alright. So move on to the number 9. The water, which will stay on the backing, and then you just lay your film down and then go over your film again. So then it's just literally same again, rest the spine down and up and down you go. See, you can, it doesn't matter, you can go this way, flip it back and then go that way. I don't like doing that because then I have that bit of that blade wobble, I don't know where I'm sitting. So I'll just flip it and bring it down that way. The good thing about the jende films, and for me, is the fact is you can do it like you're stropping it as well. So you can, like you would strop it, they work both ways. They're ambidextrous, as they say. I actually do, I think they're bloody brilliant. For the price as well, you can't go wrong. At 25 quid for all the films in the backing from Dave at Shaving Time, you can't go wrong. And all it is a little bit of patience, and you can put an edge back on your razors before having to send them off to be stropped or not stropped, like bevel set and rehoned. So basically I'd do the same again. I'd go anywhere between 50 to 100 times coming up and down in X strokes. Doesn't matter how quick you are or how slow you are. As long as you do not put the weight of the blade is doing all the work, these will work. And I'm just going to shut up. If you can hear it, you can hear it cutting. I don't know how good that microphone is. I know I've got the TV on, I think through the keyholes on. But yeah, you can hear it cutting. You can hear the change in the noise once all the scores are even. This was done anyway. I've shaved with this blade. Okay, so then basically I'll wipe down and I'll just check the edge again. I've got a fucking cat wanting to get in, he can piss off. Isn't that cold out there? To be honest with you, it's nice, it's cutting nicely. So yeah, move down the films again. So from 9 to 6. The colours change as you're going through as well, and if you can see, it doesn't look the same colour. The water does leave behind, and it does leave like scraps of metal about. What I do is I'll hold it up, spray it, and then just let it like hang dry, just to try and get the shite off the film. And it's the same again. So yeah, they're not too bad. I don't know. I ain't exactly got the steadiest of hands. Fucking, I'm a jitterbug sometimes. But if I can manage to use them, I'm not being funny. Most of you out there could use them. I'm just going to run through them. I'm not going to do a full. I'll wipe it off on my shirt. Just be careful you don't catch the edge of the blade, and as you run along, you'll end up slicing through your finger. I don't really want any of you to do that, in all fairness. So, but like I said, it's looking for the score marks. You will see them, and as long as they're uniform, I've got a little nibble there. She does actually need a bevel set on this. She is shave ready, but she does need some work done to it. So Mr. Kim will get hold of this at some point. Yeah, and they're uniform. So like your score marks are uniform. It's just a shame I can't. Just try something. Does it go through? Hang on then. Let's see if this works. If this is any good, we're laughing. I'm trying something new here. 2 seconds. I'm just going to move the phone. Let's just try something. We've whacked that on there. Ah, fucking look at that. Right. Okay, can you see? You can see the score marks, how uniform they are. That's what you're looking for. I honestly did not expect that to work, but it did. That's what you're looking for. Like I said, I don't profess to being the best at this, but I can put an edge on something. So. Okay, I'm just going to run through the number 3. Okay, I'm at 11 minutes. I'm just running through it. I don't want to be here an hour and a half. I've already done this, but so it's just the same again. X strokes. In all fairness, you could get away with doing 25 ups, 25 downs. In all fairness, just be careful the films don't move. And it will do the same job. I'll just give it that bit of overkill because in all fairness, that's what I'm used to, and I know it works. So. Yeah, it's fantastic. They work. Okay, and once you've gone down to the 3, you come down to 3 onwards. For me, is the polishing side of it. You're actually polishing the edge. You're taking away the roughness of basically the hone marks. In my opinion, I'm probably chatting shite now, and it's just the same again, up and down. Nice X strokes. Don't put any pressure on the blade. You don't need to put any pressure at all. You let the weight of the blade do all of the work. And it does, it moves. They move lovely up and down these films. Just angle this camera down so you guys can see it a bit better. I don't want to... That's it. Nice and simple. I'm just going to keep wiping down. Okay, checking the edge again. Okay, also keep your eye on your tape. Okay, because you can wear the tape down to the point where you'll end up putting home wear on the top. Okay, it's just keeping an eye. Right, I'm going to jump down to the 0.5. Okay, if you ever get a hold of these, this is where you need to be careful. Okay, it's not a smooth running as running from the 15 down to the 3. This one's a bit iffy, but it puts the final polish on the blade. It's harder to use, okay, and to be honest with you, it feels like you're just running it down a bit of blooming paper, but it works. And to be honest with you, you can see it works because if there's a bit of shite on the blade, it ends up on here. And this one should be white, but if you look at it, it's filthy. So yeah, it does work, and it's literally just the same. You're just polishing the blade. You have to be extra careful because this is the finish of the microns of the whole jende set. And it doesn't feel right to me. It never has done, but it's just like that. It is nothing special. Like I said, if I can do it, you lot can do it. Right, and then you just check the edge, and what you'll do is you'll notice that pretty much the score marks are gone. I'm just gonna bring my camera down. It sounds a bit fucking weird me doing this, but whoop. It's like that blooming game. I'm just gonna whack it back on here. And you can see now there's no score marks and you've got a polished edge. And that's basically what you're aiming for. So yeah, that's my way of how I basically do my edges, refresh the edges. Like I say, it's not the right or the wrong way. I think everybody has their own technique, but that works for me. You can also with these, you can even do your round circular motion up, back down. They're so versatile, it's unreal. And I will admit, and I'm not going to take the mickey here, you can see I've got hair here. Just here. She is sharp, okay? She's just taken a massive width of hair off the back of my arm, so yeah. And what I do after that, I shouldn't have done that really, is I actually go and get my strop and I'll strop it. So yeah, that's how I do it, okay? If it helps one person, I'll be happy. If it helps more than one, I'll be ecstatic, but that's just me. That's how I do it, and to be honest with you, for 25 quid, you can't go wrong. Speak to Dave. He will help you out, and I think he's got them in stock. I don't know anywhere in America that do them, I'm afraid. I think Gender Industries is actually American, so you'll probably be able to pick them up in the States quite easy. So yeah. But yeah, once again, thank you very much for watching. That is how I fucking jeez, I can't get my words out. That is how I home. Basically refresh my edges. Like I said, thanks again for watching. See you on the next one.